What is up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this November 3rd, 2016, and it is Crash of the Titans Day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for clicking that link. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, don't forget to give a quick like, share, and subscribe down below. If you're a regular, welcome back. Thank you for your continued support as I continue on this Marvel Puzzle Quest of my own on YouTube. Just before we get started, today has been a fairly good day. Got my hair cut, got my vote in. If you live in America and you have opportunity to do that, please make your voice heard. Encourage everyone to be a part of the election, and I'm not going to get on any political bandwagon. Just encourage those of you who are able to cast your vote. Make sure you get out and do that. Also just got back from seeing Doctor Strange. Had quite a bit going on today, but we were able to go to the early premiere, and OMG amazing. If you don't know anything about Doctor Strange, check it out. If you love Doctor Strange, check it out. If you don't like Doctor Strange, go see it anyways. I think it'll change your mind. All in all, fantastic film. Very excited for the two variations of Doctor Strange coming into Marvel Puzzle Quest, one 5-star and one 3-star variation. I'm most excited about the 3-star variation because it means that that Marvel Puzzle Quest has been open to the 3-star roster expansion, which I have been asking for and praying for and hoping for quite some time now, rather than just every new card being a 4 or a 5-star. Just to help the medium level players expand without having to rank very high or spend lots and lots of money. And 3-star is kind of where it's at as far as the majority of the roster, the team builds, things like that. Just picking up some rewards there. So, very quickly, hit level 67, claim my 30,000 extra ISO. Woo! Now, I don't normally check Reddit for the Marvel Puzzle Quest Crash of the Titans. I don't. That's honest. You guys who have seen the videos know that I try to make everything as fresh and original as possible. However, I did hear through some chatter that today's Crash of the Titans was particularly difficult, and I wanted to kind of see what was going on. There was an update screen on Marvel Puzzle Quest earlier about the difficulty and what was so hard, so I decided just to kind of see what others were saying. Turns out there is a glitch which makes it particularly difficult, so I'm going to try it anyways, and if I beat it, great, even better. If not, I don't feel so bad. But there is a chance at a legendary recruit token, 14,999 taco points, which is, as always, the rewards for the Crash of the Titans. It is a special event, happens once every 5 days with Deadpool's daily quest, and requires a specific character in your roster to defeat an overpowered boss. So today's boss is Elektra. The required character is Professor X. I do have Professor X almost to 13 covers, but not quite. However, we do have them in some particularly exciting colors. So I do have a 552 build. We'll look at what that means here in just a moment. Blue is a passive ability. Whenever Professor X's team makes a match 5 or greater, generates 4 AP in the strongest color, and deals an additional 34-31 damage. Blind Spot's a 7 AP cost, and basically creates a purple invisibility tile targeting Professor X if one does not exist, and while Professor X is invisible, if Charles makes a match, strengthens 4 friendly special tiles by 186. Yellow's another passive. Professor X is mostly a support class character, so not surprising here. And basically, Charles Xavier cyclically communicates with his allies, coordinating their greatest strengths. Whenever an ally of Professor X fires a power, it also converts a random basic tile into a Strength 44 Protect tile. Now this ability will be less useful against Elektra because it's a 1v1 battle. It does not count if Professor X makes the match, it has to be an ally. But the other ability where if he makes matches while invisible strengthens friendly tiles, that will come into play in just a moment. He is affiliated with Heroes, founder and headmaster of Xavier School for the Gifted Youngsters, basically founded the X-Men. So he's at level 150 right now. He has 5390 health. Not a lot. However, if we can get invisible and keep away from Elektra, that might work for our favor. Double cross, it's a 7 purple AP cost for Elektra. This one steals 2 enemy strike tiles, improving their strength by 243, plus 1 additional tile if there's a friendly trap tile on the board. Also converts 3 random purple basic tiles into enemy strike tiles of strength 18. So this is a double-edged sword, hence the name double cross. One, we're going to be fighting for purple, so we don't want her to get this. However, if she does, it's going to create 3 random enemy strike tiles, which means friendly for me, and those are the ones that Professor X is going to strengthen while invisible, if we can pull that off. Shadow Step is a 10 AP cost for black, and is going to create 5 random basic black tiles into trap tiles. If Elektra were to take damage, damage is negated and trap tile is destroyed, generating AP and dealing 920 damage to whoever's on the other side of the trap. Honestly, I'm not sure how this works being invisible, but I don't think it's going to count against us. Except for she's not going to absorb the damage. It's going to just clear out that trap tile, basically. Ballet of Death is 8 AP cost for red. This converts a random basic red tile into a trap tile, dealing 1243 damage to the target at the beginning of every turn. So just a handful of these is basically all my health in just a few hits. So we want to get invisible very quickly, try to avoid Ballet of Death, and actually the glitch that they were talking about was with Ballet of Death and it hitting invisible targets even though it's not supposed to. We shall see. Maybe it got patched and fixed. Maybe we can keep her away from red. Purple is the only overlapping color between Professor X and Elektra, so if we go for black and red, it's not building on our own abilities, but the other blue and yellow are passive, so really purple is the only one I need to focus on. Collecting black and red are just going to keep me alive longer. So let's get this started. I am going to try it with some boosts here, just to stockpile purple and stockpile from this one, and let's do critical boost because we're already doing a ton of extra critical extra damage with that match 5 ability with his master plan. Deals an additional 3431, plus we're going to try for the 125 extra damage. She does have more than double but not quite 3 times the health that Professor X has at level 150. I could level him up, but I've got one other thing I'm trying to save my AP or my ISO for. So in the meantime, let's try this and see if we can't make something happen out of nothing here. So always looking for match 5s or 4s right off the bat, trying to keep red and black away from her and steal purples. So I don't see any match 5s. I do see some purple matches. I don't see any readily available red or black, so I think we're safe there. We're going to go for the purple. She can have blue. I'm going to go for blue here and hope that she takes green, which lets me steal red. Or she could do that and just screw my whole plan altogether. Let's go here. Okay, now I can get invisible, but what I want to do is make sure it's not in an area of purple that's going to be matched away easily. So I'm going to match this purple here. Okay, now none of these purples are readily available to match, so I'm going to use my invisibility here, try to keep myself safe, and now we just go to town. I still want to leave that green there because if she matches it away, I can keep that red away from her. I'm going to steal that red there. Well, she's just not playing my game. Alright, so I don't want these purples to be matched, and she is going after purple, so I got to find a way to break that up. I'm going to do it just like this, except for that backfired. She's going to go for the red. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Let us go here. Perfect, kind of. So I definitely want to stockpile back up on purples. There goes Ballet of Death. This is where we see if the thing works or not. Alright, so she got rid of that. There is a red trap tile somewhere on the board. I can try to match it away, but I have to guess which one it is. Looking for... Nope, none of those. So, basically, I'm in trouble. How can I drop that down? Don't know that I can. So, do like this. Now, odds are it was one of those three. There's only three red basic tiles left on the board. If it was any of those, I'm in trouble, and I'm gonna die pretty much on this next round. In which case, we'll just try again. In the meantime, let's keep trying. And it is gone. So I am safe so far from that Ballet of Death. Still need to get invisible again before I take too much damage. I'm not getting any purple match opportunities, but I do have this. And I have that, which is amazing. And a lifesaver. And I think if I do this right, how best? I'm going to match this away so that the reds aren't easily matched for that Ballet of Death again. I'm going to get invisible. There's a chance. There's a chance we can do this. I'm excited. And I really hope that it works. So, Shadow Step is black trap tiles. So I'm trying to match away blacks if I can to get rid of the traps. In the meantime, just going to collect AP until she destroys that trap tile or invisibility tile of mine. I get to stay hidden from damage. Remember, there's 5 traps. What? So the first trap didn't kill me, but that one did. That's very suspicious. Okay, well, let's try it again. I should have had it. I don't know why I didn't. That was bizarro. We're going to keep the boost that we had because why change it? Alright. Purples, match 5s. Keep the red away. Purple. Green is okay. You can have that. I'm going to leave that little green there because when she matches it, the red drops down. That's going to be good for me. I'm going to take blue. Okay, fine, be like that. I really don't want her to have the red there. Stop flashing at me. If I take the green or if I take the blue, those are both going to drop down. Blue does me more damage. There's a chance that if I drop this one up, another purple will come down and will match from the top side. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Since we have it. Good, it's over there. Good, and now I got purple stacked up. for in case that tile goes missing. We do like this. No! Unfortunate turn of events. However, before I make another one appear, we're going to do that. Ooh, stop taking damage. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, here we go. Back to invisible again. Keeping reds away. Shadow step. It's not supposed to hurt me. Really hope that some of those black matches she just made were traps. Yep, and that is hurting me, so that is not good. Not good. So it is Shadow Step that kills, not Ballet of Death. Either way, not good. Not good at all. Can't believe I was so close on that first round. So black is the one we have to get away from her, not the Ballet of Death like I thought. Sugar Plum Fairies. Okay. Good to know. Duly noted. Third time's a charm. I feel like we have a good strategy. We're going to make it happen. And I'm going to make him, we'll go to 160. I don't want to put a lot of ISO into him just yet, but maybe some added health will be a good bonus to help me survive. He's only at 57. Let's see what happens if we go a little higher. 65. We'll go to 170. Just because I know this is a struggle. Normally I don't go up to 170. Whoops. Shoot. Well, went a little bit past. Okay, so he's at 6,089 health. So we got 700 extra health. I think that that is definitely worth our while. Fight. Heal. Got plenty of health packs, so that's not a big deal. Gonna keep the boosts. Gonna keep her away from black. That's the strategy. Alright. Any match 5s? Not really. Match 4 green though. Doesn't really help me much. I'm gonna let her have the match 4 just to lure her away from other enticing things. There's a match 5 right off the bat. Boom, boom. Let's go invisible. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so she has to have 10 black AP. She's at 3. We're going to steal match 5 of that. And okay, looking sharp now. I'm going to take purple. I'm going to let her get that match 4 green. Go ahead and have it. I'm going to take the purple. She got a match 5 red. That's not good. Black. Looking good so far. Just gonna get rid of that invisibility tile, but that's okay. I got more where that came from. And she did use Ballet of Death. It still hits me. Double cross. That's perfect, because now any match I make while invisible, is going to increase the strength of those by a lot. So these went from 18 damage to 406. So any multiple match we can do is going to be even better regardless of damage normal amount, because it's going to strengthen those tiles. I don't see any. That'll work. Alright, so now the race is on. My damage versus hers. Just going to take that black match right there, I can bet. Yep, there it goes. So now she is at 10. So the next move is going to be trap tiles, although one of these is going to do extra damage beyond what she has left, so all we have to do is swipe a finger, and just like that, third time's a charm, Elektra goes down, even with a glitched Crash of the Titans. Sad that I had to wait all day to do this, but I'm glad that we got it done, because we get to draw a legendary recruit token, which is my favorite thing to do. As you can see, I've got the rest of Deadpool's daily quest completed today. The boss was Kamala Khan. She's a great 3-star support character. She has the ability to heal, do team damage, and create green AP as well, depending on how you build out that character. She's great to have on the team. We'll draw a couple Taco Vaults just because. And this is one thing that Marvel Puzzle Quest has changed recently, where they don't flash the little icons. And I used to kind of use that to, I don't want to use the word cheat, but make an educated guess as to what was coming next. So I don't like that they did away with that, because it lessens my chance of getting good stuff. I did get a Iron Fist out of one of these packs earlier like this, randomly, so I can't only be but so upset. That yellow Professor X cover is the one that I'm really after, because as you saw with my previous build there, that it is the only cover that I'm missing to make him up to 13, and I really would love that 4-star Professor Yellow X cover, Professor X Yellow cover, I should say. Turns out I just got ISO, so whoop-de-friggin-do, nothing exciting there. We're just going to draw a couple extra packs while we're here, maybe get something good for the end of the video. Quicksilver, I'll take that. Take that Cyclops as well, or legendary token. Hawkeye, meh. Alright, so Gray Suit Black Widow. Ooh, this is the new Doctor Strange pack, which has chance 1.4% drop rate or 0.7% drop rate, depending on which pack you get for 4-star Nova. Spider-Man Classic, 0.6% chance per drop for 3-star Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange. Sanctum Sanctorum is a 25 command point draw pack, chance at a 10% drop rate for Doctor Strange himself. And we are going here to the Legendary Recruit with still got the 5-star Black Bolt, Black Widow, and Hulk Bruce Banner in the latest Legends pack. Got a 5-star, got another Black Bolt. Silent King is a wonderful ability. If you haven't checked that out yet, we will review it in a second here. Got a 4-star Spider-Gwen. Rocking it so far. Third time. Be good. Hulkbuster. Dang it. Not what I was after. Normally I would draw 20 command points in this latest Legends, but I just saw Doctor Strange movie. I'm super hyped. I really want to add this 5-star to my roster. Let's go day one. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. 5-star. Nailed it. Oh, this is awesome. This is a good day all around. Also, got the Flames of Faltine. This is his yellow ability. He is a blue, yellow, purple build, as you can see here. Flames of Faltine is a very high AP cost at 14. However, it has a active and passive ability, which I find phenomenal. By the flawless Faltine's fame, let power you possess strike you the same. So it deals 1533 damage. As a passive, whenever an enemy fires a power, deals 557 damage to the target. So at level 5, this is just like a stupid amount of damage here. Deals nearly 4,000 damage, and as a passive, whenever the enemy uses an attack or uses a ability to either put a countdown tile on the board or do damage or anything like that, deals 1448 damage to whoever's up front. That's outstanding. It is about 3 times, not quite, but almost, of level 1, so huge impact there, especially with goons who are always firing like very quickly attacks. His purple ability, I have Agamotto. It's a purple 11 AP cost, and basically creates a colorless eye tile that activates each turn. So it's kind of like Silver Surfer's Black Hole, or the Silent King ability for Black Bolt, where it can't be matched away. It's going to remove each turn a random enemy attack tile. The eye can't be matched and doesn't fall. This is going to, at level 2, include attack or protect, or strike, including invisibility, and then also including trap tiles at level 5. So can be very useful for clearing those boards with lots of enemy tiles on them. Crimson Bands of Sidorak, it's a 9 blue AP cost for 5-star Doctor Strange. By Sidorak's 7th Crimson Band, let this brilliant weapon snare your hand. Converts a chosen basic tile into 2-turn countdown tile, stuns a target for 2 turns, and the tile destroys 2 enemy AP of its color. Because you get to pick which, it says chosen basic tile, so if you pick green, it'll destroy 2 enemy AP in green, for example. And deals 446 damage each turn. So for 2 turns, double that damage is 892. At level 5, it's going to be a 3-turn countdown tile, stuns for 3 turns, destroys 3 enemy AP of a selected color, and deals 1589 damage per turn times 3 turns. That's about 1600 in damage. So give or take, nearly 1700, but at least 1600 without exact math on it. So if I had to pick for 5-star Doctor Strange, who is using my head right now because the bubble's there and it's actually kind of funny, I would definitely do a 5-3-5 build. The blue ability, it's a 9 AP cost, it stuns for 3 turns at max level, destroys AP, and does damage each turn with the countdown tile, is fantastic. The colorless eye, removing enemy tiles, may or may not be useful, and for 11 AP there are a lot of purple other abilities that I would use in that ability's place. And then the yellow ability, Flames of Faltine, is just a massive amount of damage, and it's every time you can use this ability or passively whenever they use an ability. So lots and lots of damage output from Doctor Strange with his yellow ability there. I can't wait to level this one up if I get the opportunity to be so lucky. Glad you guys were there to see my very first Doctor Strange pull. A couple years ago I went to Comic-Con. I actually had a cosplay of Doctor Strange, looked just like this, and was actually able to meet Stan Lee. It was a huge opportunity in my life. I was very honored to get to meet the man behind Marvel, and dressed as Doctor Strange. I think they had just announced Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange himself for the film at that time, and so I'm very excited to get to see Doctor Strange come to life on screen. And we're going to add him to the roster before I forget. Rewards, here we go, recruit. And I'm glad I have gold on hand, some hero points to do that. So that's one more 5-star. He's very new, that's very exciting. We're going to train up Spider-Gwen and Black Bolt since they're from this video and we were able to add them in. Kick Out the Jams is now level 4. Is going to increase burst of health to 1323 and create 2 web tiles. That's up from 757, so that's nearly double
the health burst there. At level 5, generates 3 web tiles and heals for 2197. I would not like to have yellow be my 5th ability, maybe 553 build for her, just because Cherry Bomb does a lot of extra damage, and purple is a stun. Also creating web tiles at level 5, 2 of them. So I would like her to be a 553 build, but I'll take what I can get in the meantime. Let's see, Black Bolt, Silent King. At level 1, created a 3-turn motivation tile, increasing powers by 1 to a max of 5. For level 2, it's a 4-turn countdown tile. This is going to even include abilities that your characters don't have. Somebody brought up a really good point for this. For example, I have 4-star Luke Cage, and I have yellow and black covers, but not his red. And by using this ability with 4-star Luke Cage, I was able to access level 1 of his red ability. Anything that is not maxed out to level 5 can get bumped up. So potentially, if someone is a 5-4-4 build, level 5 will not increase, but the 2 abilities that are level 4 will go up to level 5, which can be very awesome in combat to see all abilities maxed out at level 5 versus a 5-5-3 build where you get 2 that don't go any higher, and then level 3 can go up to 4, which is, may or may not make a difference for the tide of battle. So love Silent King for Black Bolt. The fact that I have level 2 on that now is just awesome. And then Hulkbuster, sorry, but as much as I love you, you're not getting championed anytime soon, so we're just going to go ahead and sell that there. I do have a bunch of 3-stars that I'm waiting to add to the roster. I feel that this video is long enough. It's already been 30 minutes. While it was a rough start, it ended well. Was able to add 2 new 5-stars to the roster. Was able to get that roster number up to 114. Of course, that is 113 unique characters with 2 copies of Devil Dino. Just because I got a little overzealous with the anniversary event when it came around and had a bunch of those extra covers. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Take a brief look at the roster and some of the new Steam art as it was just released this past week. If you enjoyed the content of the video and you're able to still complete that Crash the Titans using the strategy I used, give it a shot. You never know, even though it's glitched, it may still work for you. It worked for me, and I was able to pull some great rewards for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Help me reach other questers like yourself. You can follow me on Twitter as @MrMPQ. I'll put a link for that in the description below. Don't forget to go and support the MCU by seeing Doctor Strange this weekend. It is awesome. Y'all are awesome. And until next time, keep on questing.